All speech judges in the national tournament are required to report to their competition room 30 minutes prior to round start time. So if I'm a speech judge and I log into tabroom.com and see that I've been assigned to judge a POI round in room 455 at 3 p.m., then that means that by 2:30 p.m. I will have logged into competition.speechanddebate.org, hovered over wings, selected POI, and clicked enter under room 455. This is what the competition room looks like when you enter. You'll see a video player at the top, but it is extremely important that as a judge you scroll down past the video player to join the integrated Zoom room. You completing the steps down here in this Zoom room is how tournament officials will know that you are present and ready to judge. If all you do is try to push play up here and watch videos, we will assume that you are not present in the room and replace you, which will also result in a fine for your school, which is why the first thing that you should do when you get to your recorded speech room is scroll to the bottom, select how you would like to join the room, either by computer or by phone call. I'm going to join by computer, and make sure that you are listed as a participant in the room with the correct naming convention. So the correct naming convention for judges is listed here. It's judge-code-first name. So I am listed here as a judge with the proper naming convention. So I know that when tournament officials are checking my room to see if I'm present and need to be replaced, then they will see that I'm here and good to go. So that is the first thing that you need to do when you go to a competition room. Scroll down past the video window and ensure that you show up on the participants list. Now you are welcome to join via Zoom app, although I recommend that you stay within the Chrome browser and just use this integrated window here so that you can easily access the video player. If you join via Zoom app, you will need to enter the meeting room password lowercase NSDA and rename yourself with the proper naming convention. Now 30 minutes prior to round start time, after you've completed the step of entering the live Zoom window here, you will also see that a second judge joins you because there are 2 judges in all recorded speech events. When the second judge has joined you and both of you are correctly named, make sure that your video and your audio works. We do expect that all judges in recorded speech rounds have their video on for the duration of the round. So do a quick tech check here. If you are missing a judge or if you have any technology problems when you are doing that check, you can scroll up to the right corner over here where there's the ability to submit a ticket to a tech issue or a missing person directly to tournament officials so that they can track down that second judge or assist you in getting your microphone or your camera to work in the round. So that is the second thing you'll do. You will join the room and then you will check in with the second judge to make sure that both of you are good to go. Once you have the other judge in the room, both of you have the correct naming convention, and you've tested your technology, then both judges need to go to tabroom.com and click Start Round next to their ballot. Clicking Start Round next to the ballot confirms with tournament officials that both of you are ready to get this round started. Once you click Start Round on your ballot, it will open your ballot, and your ballot will list each speaker. There will probably be 6 to 7 speakers in your round in order by their code. So the first speaker's code will be listed first up here in the video player on the first tab. You'll see that there are several tabs across the top, each representing a competitor's video. And the codes that are listed on the tab will correspond to your ballot. So the first speaker who's listed on your ballot will be the first tab here. The second speaker who's listed on your ballot will be the second tab here, and so on. Please check that the codes listed in your room match the codes on your ballot so that you know that you're judging in the correct room. But that is the third step that needs to be taken in that 30-minute window prior to round start time. It is not unlikely that you will be ready to go prior to round start time. We do ask that you wait till about round start time or a little bit before you begin in case student competitors want to join you to watch the videos in the round. Student attendance is in no way required, but students whose videos are being judged in this round are welcome to attend. They will join you in the Zoom room down here at the bottom, so you may see participants pop up with the participant naming convention, which is their code in their first name. If they do, then please welcome them and thank them and congratulate them for qualifying, and let them know that you'll get the round started right at round start time. So when round start time comes, one of the judges should be named as the facilitator for that round. They will ask all participants in the Zoom room to please mute their microphones, which they can do down here in the bottom left. They will say, "Welcome to all competitors. Thank you for sharing your performance with us today. We are going to start with code 316. So everyone please mute your microphones and push play in the video player." There's no screen sharing. Each judge and any competitors that show up to the round will watch the video on their own. And after about 10 minutes, the judge who is facilitating the round will say thank you to code 316. Next up is code 304. So everybody please push play on code 304. Then that judge will mute their microphone. Everybody will watch this video at the same time on their own and repeat the process all the way through the 6 or 7 videos in your round. At the end of the final video, the judge who is facilitating the round will thank everyone who came to the round and dismiss them. Both judges will leave the room and fill out their tabroom.com ballot with their ranks and any feedback. Remember that no student should be penalized or rewarded based on their participation in the round because student attendance was not required. We do ask that judges fill out their ballots scores prior to writing out feedback, because tournament officials receiving your scores in the round, those ranks, let us know that you have completed the round and we are ready to move on to the next round. And you are always welcome to edit feedback after your ranks are submitted, which you can do through tabroom.com. The last thing that I will mention is that judges should not be timing any competitor's performance for recorded speech rounds. For all main speech events, the recording system cut them off right at the grace period, so there's no chance that a student went over time. For supplemental speech rounds that have time limits that are less than 10 minutes, judges still do not need to time, because our tournament officials are going to adjust ranks for students who went over the grace period manually after all judges' ballots have been submitted. But once you've submitted your ballots and you have edited your feedback, then you are done and good to go.